Slow budget. Once again.
Good morning, everyone. Today's date is January 3rd, 2023. So I already got to work this morning, dropped the kids off. I already did my 3 push-ups, 3 sit-ups, 3 squats, and 3 burpees. So not bad, not bad. Day 3, I'm still with it. So that's a total of 6 of each if you're keeping count at home. So I know it's hard to stay motivated, but if you get into that routine, you'll be just fine. So I had this idea for a couple of years now, and I did actually start it last year. Last year, man, I was knocking out so many push-ups, and then in May, I injured my shoulder, and I pretty much, my challenge was done for last year. Now, let me tell you the funny way I hurt my shoulder. I already had an injured shoulder for like the last 3 to 5 years. Like, I couldn't even throw a football 10 yards. I couldn't even throw a baseball 10 yards. That's how hurt my shoulder was. But it never stopped me from doing anything. So last year, I was lifting weights. I was working out. Like, I'm pretty active. I coach football. And one day, me and the football players were in the weight room. And one of the guys, fucking beast, was hitting 225, and I looked at it, I was like, man, I know I could hit 225 once. That's my max. I was already up to like 180, so I'm like, I can hit 225 once. Got on the bench, went to lift it, and pop. I heard my shoulder pop, and that was it. For 2 weeks, I couldn't even lift my arm. So that's where I'm at. I know I need surgery. I'm supposed to go get x-rays. I'm a constant procrastinator. I haven't yet because, my arm is okay. I just can't throw a football or anything. So that's what stopped me last year. So this year, I'm gung-ho again. I'm going to try to knock out as much stuff as I can. And something I want to talk about today was, I call it a piggy bank. The exercise piggy bank. This is something that's going to come in helpful. See, I write everything down. So I have all my numbers down. And what I do is, like, say today, I'm only supposed to do 3 push-ups. But throughout the day, I might feel like, hey, let me knock out 10 push-ups. I'll do 10. I'll do 10 more. I'll do 10 more. So say I do 50 push-ups today. I'll write that down on a separate paper, and that's my piggy bank. So say tomorrow, I forget. I just don't do my push-ups. Well, you know what? I already got 50. I'll take, I'll subtract 4 from that, and that's my extra piggy bank. So it's not cheating, because at the end of the day, come January, December 31st, 2023, you're supposed to do so many push-ups. Doesn't matter how you do them, what day you do them, as long as that number's there. So if you have extra, like right now, squats, you could probably have 200-300 extra squats in your piggy bank, and then when you need them, you just transfer them over. So that's just something I came up with, and it might be useful to you, might not. So I hope everybody's day starting off well. Well, where I'm at, it's 41 degrees outside. Man, to me, this is freezing. To other people, it's like, man, that's warm. But so anyway, I hope your day's good. Something I want to talk about. Everyone knows about the incident last night. Damar Hamlin from the University of Pittsburgh. He got in a cardiac arrest basically on the football field. They performed CPR for about 9 minutes. He's in critical condition. From everything I hear, the vitals are good. He has a regular heartbeat again. But what I want to talk about, and you know what? This might make me sound like an asshole, and everyone knows I am. I'm a troll. But my whole thing is, I like studying people and the way people think when a tragedy happens is basically what amazes me. And what I want to talk about, this gentleman, from everything I hear, this is a good guy. I mean, sweetest guy. He started a charity 2 years ago to raise money for toys for kids. Now, in 2 years that he started this charity, he couldn't even raise $2,500. Now, to me, what's weird about this guy rubs elbows with millionaires. Let's just take, for example, Allen makes $43 million a year. Von Miller makes $20 million a year. Stephon Diggs, $24 million a year. Tre'Davious White, $17 million a year. This goes on and on. So many millionaires. You're talking about this guy rubs elbows with all these millionaires. He himself signed a $3.6 million contract, and you're trying to tell me his charity could not raise $2,500 in 2 years? But yet now that tragedy has struck, the American people have pumped $3 million into his charity. And to me, that's just like, wow. And what gets me thinking, like I said, I myself, guys, so when you see, like, say, a rapper or a singer on TV talking about, can you please donate $10 to this charity? And I'm like, dude, all your friends are multimillionaires. I'm like, you just had dinner with Oprah, one of the richest people in the world, And you're trying to tell me you need my $10 to help your charity when all your friends are cajillionaires if you add it all up together? That's the part that I just like, it just pisses me off when rich people want poor people's money when all their friends are rich. Another thing, everyone knows I sell sports cards. I belong to a lot of sports cards group on Facebook. Well, this one individual posted a thing. I guess he went to high school with Hamlin. And he's all like, this is my friend, DeMar Hamlin. Everyone knows what happened to him. I went to high school with him. This guy's a good guy. Well, here's a link to his clothing line so everyone could help him and his family in this time of need. So I clicked on the link. We're talking about $140 hoodies, $100 shirts. And me, I try not to be an asshole. And all I put was, this dude signed a $3.6 million contract. I'm pretty sure him and his family will be financially fine. I mean, come on, $160 hoodies? Yeah, I'll pass on that. A couple more things before I end today's little podcast. I didn't even know when I was hearing that Jeremy Renner, the guy that played Hawkeye in the Avenger movies, he's in critical condition right now. I guess he got into a big snowplow accident on New Year's Day, and he's required multiple surgeries, and he's not doing too good. So that's another guy to think about, Jeremy Renner, the guy that played Hawkeye. So with that being said, I'm going to end today's podcast because I'm already worked myself up. Speaking of work, yesterday, I thought, after I finished my podcast, I did all my packages. Come to find out, post office was closed yesterday. So I'm already ahead for today. So after I hang up here, I got a lot of stuff to do. But just want to make sure you guys are out there doing your exercises, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.